Hi, my name is Shane Bush. I'm the Digital Modeling Manager for SAIM, and I'm here to give everybody a tour of our digital twin. Our development team has been hard at work since we first showed off our digital twin earlier this year at SAIM Connect, and I'm excited to share our progress. For those of you familiar with our 3D CAD module, you'll notice that the model looks very similar to the models that are currently hosted on SAIM, and that's because the intelligent model deliverable really hasn't changed any. It's the user interface that the development team has been working hard on to make sure that the data that the intelligent model has is more accessible to the user. This can be seen here with all these dots. These dots are what we call data points, and they are color coordinated, green meaning all good and yellow and red meaning that there's something that the user needs to be alerted to. In the case of these storage tanks, it's just tasks that need to be completed. So if I click on this red dot, I zoom into AST1, I get general information on the top line, such as the nominal volume of this tank. I can see that it's in service, and I can see that there's one task due today. And that one task is what's causing this bubble to go red. Over here on the right, you can see that this information pane is pulling the data from the 3D model and from SAIM's database to give you down here an overview of all available information from the different modules, such as the asset database. You can see AST1. There is an NFC tag associated with this tank, so there is an NFC tag associated with the real-world object that the operators interact with. In the maintenance section, you can see the tasks that are past due, costs that have been entered in relation to this asset, work orders, stuff like that. And at the bottom here, you can see the documents information. So any documents that have been uploaded and tagged with AST1 will be shown here. I'm now going to scroll back up here on the user pane, and here I've got a drop-down menu with a bunch of different views from within our digital twin. I'm going to click on Asset Data now. And what that's going to do is it's going to search the same asset database, and it's going to drill in just a little bit further than the asset overview section. And it's going to give me in-depth detail for all the information that's been put into this digital twin. So if we look here at the manufacturer, we can see that it was manufactured by Fisher Tank Company. The model is left blank because it is a field constructed tank. NFC tag again is true. Tank function is storage. There are other options such as waste and reclaim for this field, and the nominal volume listed here, as well as the design code to API 650. All of the data listed in this table can be edited from within the digital twin with this quick update button, or you can go to the facility asset module from our tree here and edit the data that way. All of the modules share a common database, so when a change is made in one module, it is reflected in the other modules, including this digital twin. I'm now going to go back to the drop-down menu and select the associated task. All of this information is simulated, but this is meant to be a replica of what the operator would see on their handheld. So for tank AST, we can see that the tank sump task is here. These tasks are open, and they've got an NFC tag associated with it. Again, this is very similar to what the operators would see on their daily tasks. And if you click on the task number there, you will be hyperlinked to the Tank Farm Manager, where you can dig in a little deeper to this individual task. So I'm going to leave AST1 now, zoom out a little bit. I'm going to go on over to this pump pad here. I'm going to click on jet fuel transfer pump 100 here. I'm going to click on documents. So again, this is just a link to the document manager module. We can see that DAL piping and instrument diagram was uploaded, and it's associated to this asset. It's important to do that during upload. The document can also be downloaded directly from this portion of the digital twin. The last dropdown is nearest laser scan, and what that does is it changes the window to the photos and measurements module, but it selects the nearest laser scan to the last asset that the user has clicked on, and that allows the user to conduct their virtual site walk from within the digital twin and only focus in on the assets that they had selected and that they're interested in. The user still has full functionality from the normal photos and measurements module, but it's within the digital twin, and you can just click back to digital twin here and be thrown back into the 3D model. The last function I want to highlight of our digital twin is the search bar here. The search bar, if I were to search in tank, it will search the asset database from the Facility Assets module and automatically highlight all available assets with the tank tag. You can also search for specific assets such as AST1 and zoom directly into that asset and view all the relevant information here. And that is version 1 of SAIM's digital twin. We are very excited to release this to our users, and we look forward to hearing feedback. Thank you.